Here we are. Oh. What up, dog? It's just us chickens. Morning, everybody. Chugging coffee out of my bag o' day. This was my first. Oh, nobody's here. Who cares? The birds are going tweety, 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 tweety. Hey, Mary. Hey, Beth. Hey, Nancy. Actually, Freddie just came up in the corner of the yard. I didn't see him setting up, trying to get everything together. Hey, Jay. Jay Hook. It's Reggie, right? Hey, Karen. I haven't got a notebook with everybody's names in it like everybody else. It is so far. But then again, the humans are still sleeping. I thought the birds, we had a good rain yesterday. Oh, well, it stormed almost yesterday. It was like thunder and lightning and everything. And actually, I think it's starting to rain again now. But it's just so fresh out here this morning and everything. And but it's afternoon where you are, right? Or is it? I haven't done my research lately like I should. I got an email from you, though, a while back, didn't I? Asking about something or other. I'm going to try to get my laptop up. I don't know how to... I'm just drinking coffee on the front porch already. My bag a day. Started to say before everybody got in here, this was my very first bit of, crochet paraphernalia. Merch or whatever. Well, I've been up and down on. The heck is that? Must be my brother. I'm trying to get my, how do you, see your own messages? 1:30 p.m. there. Cool. How do you pull up your own YouTube account while you are live? So you can see your, let's see, will it say? Yeah, I guess that's not in Germany. Cool. Yeah, I don't know how to, I guess I have to change accounts. Yeah, I hope he's going to work. Hi, Loretta. And Debbie. Whoever else I miss. It's just Mark Goliath. Lay down. Karen. Okay, good. I'm glad he's going on to work. So, let me see. Do I change accounts in order to see my own videos? Switch account. Maybe so. Karen, bring up your channel, same account. Click on my... I didn't see my own live. Let me try that though. Let me switch back. Okay, changing back. I'm just trying. I hate that I always miss so many. Okay, yeah, that's not working. Let's see. I should have figured this out before I got here. I'm sorry. Let's see your videos. Right. Oh, there I am. Hang on. Whoa. I'm seeing me. Okay. So now, yay, Karen, thank you. I've never been able to pull that up. Okay, good. Yes, you do, Karen. You've always heard, you've always had quite a few in your lives, don't you? That's how I met you, was through your lives during Christmas. Not this year, but last year, I think, you were doing your, where you were doing all the parts and you were making something. Okay, now let me see. You were doing your Advent. Hey, Seagal. Okay, let me scroll back, see who I've missed. Anybody? Guys. Oh, I thought you were doing it on your laptop. Okay, let me scroll back, see who I've missed. Debbie, Loretta, Mary, Karen. We got like 4 Karens in here. Yay. Remember, on the same account. Click on your live. That's cool. You know, I've never been able to do that, Karen. And my laptop has said that I have to download some streaming something. I didn't know there was that much of a delay either. That's weird. I mean, it's only about 3 seconds, but it's enough to mess with your head. Especially this early in the morning. Mary, Karen. Ow. I mean, I stay home all the time anyway. I'm already a hermit. Okay. I think I have seen today that that we are closing. So you can't live on your laptop even without, I mean, your a desktop or laptop without having 1,000? Have they changed that now too? In some instances, I'm not going to be mad about that. Hey, Familia. Wow, Familia. It's not warm enough for the mosquitoes to be getting on me yet. This is 1,000 all the way around now. Oh, well, you know what then? Then that's why some people are getting shut down when they're using that StreamYard or whatever, Streamline or whatever it's called. That's what it is. They're getting shut down. Hey, Mimi. um, they're getting shut down, but then they're like, well, why is this happening? Well, because you're trying to go in the back door like people have been trying to do. Is my shirt on the wrong side out? Oh, okay. Never mind. I have out here before and realized my shirt was wrong side out. Anyway, yes, the fox. This morning, I was sitting here trying to set up and everything, and Goliath, of course, is right there, laying in the doorway, and he raised up like, what was up? And so I started looking around, and Freddie was coming up around the wall, the brick wall down there by that wood pile I was showing you, where I first saw, well, the one I saw the other day that pounced on something was not Freddie. So we got to name the white-legged one now. But this is my outdoor towel, so there's a hole in it, sorry. So anyway, I turned around to see what was going on, and Freddie was just walking down the driveway. He's like, well, I'll just go around this way. Mary, I've got stuff, but I need to set up a place so I can do my own little assembly line thing. Oh, yeah, that fox the other day. When was it? Yesterday. I couldn't get it on film, but it was like, oh, great. So my weather app comes up and says, Mickey says we can see severe storms today. Yay. I mean, I'm home, but still. I would have loved to have gotten the one, and now Goliath, every time he raises up and starts sniffing, it makes me wonder what's around. But the one at the wood pile the other day that pounced on something is not the same one that I have seen these past, let's see, I saw it Sunday. What is today? These days are running together, yes? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Because the one with the white leg and the spot on its right shoulder was the one that I saw at the wood pile that pounced on something. That was so cute, wasn't it? He was like playing. He was walking around and playing. Somebody said that, asked me if I had checked the log. But there's not really a log there. It's just like an indention in the yard. I don't think, maybe it was an indention in the yard and I just started piling limbs there so they'd be in one spot for me to pick up and take to the big burn pile. And you know what's so, I'm squirreling or foxing, whatever. But then yesterday, this other one, was just out here playing in the rain. I mean, it was literally playing in the rain. And it would just walk around and go a little ways. And then it would go up. I mean, it was just like hanging out right here. Yeah. Oh, I understand, Seagal. I mean, this is just, hey, Sin. This is just part of my front yard. But you know, until I can get out here. What is that up there? I also have this big, huge rabbit that I haven't seen in a while. That usually comes out right up there. And the redbirds are just playing. See, I wish I could sit out there and like give you a whole widescreen. That's the reason I wish I could get the whatever I need to stream on my laptop. Because, like, I think that's a rat. Well, I can't really tell. No, maybe it's just a big bird. But, like, my hawks, sorry to keep turning away from y'all, but I can only see that tiny little spot right there. And that fox comes up from this way. Well, he comes down from the woods, the mountain, and down across the yard, and then he'll go do his business all day long, go hang out and play or frolic or whatever he does, whatever foxes do. And then he'll stroll back up across the yard. But I would love to see the, no, the fox hadn't come up across the yard yet. No. Um, but yeah, I have some brilliant red cardinals. And then my, oh, I know what he's smelling now. I had a butt cooking in the, crock pot all night. And I bet he's getting a whiff of it because I can smell it out here on the front porch. Well, it up and put it in a container, but I've got water. I put water back in there to boil the extra crispy parts out from around the edge. But we got these tiny little ground squirrels, you know, with the little stripes on the back. Hey, Mary. Just hanging out this morning. Because after a rain like that, it's always nice and peaceful, and all the animals are playing and chirping. Can y'all hear all the birds? I worry about Goliath seeing a squirrel because he's going to take off, and then, bless him, his little arthritis, he's going to hurt himself. Well, no, he'll be like me. He'll take off running, and then he'll be stove up later. I'm going to get some more coffee. Y'all just enjoy the view. I hope there's probably a hole in my towel. These are my yard towels. Just one. I want to get coffee. I'll be right back. Y'all need anything? Anybody else need coffee? Get your crinkle head back down. You ain't running nowhere. Okay. Sorry. Had to get me some more coffees. I kind of locked myself down though before all this. Well, like I say, I'm a hermit. Good stuff. Every time Goliath crinkles his head, he's laying right there in the doorway, so he'll crinkle his head up and he'll just kind of scoot his head around like a python or something. That's how I knew Freddie was down there a while ago. Mm. Why do we do that? Burn the hair off my tongue. My daddy used to say. I bought stuff to make bread, so I'm gonna go in here and try my hand at sourdough starter. Making my own sourdough starter. What else? I think that we started some kind of essential something today. Jefferson County accounts for, which is the county I live in. Hey, Amanda. Yes, what gives you an idea I'm from the South? Dang it, I burnt myself again. I am from Alabama. Alla freaking Bama, baby. That's a song, by the way. Alla freaking Bama. Sit there, coffee. Sit. Watch me last year. I had, yeah, I'm in Pinson. I don't know if you know Alabama, but I'm a little northeast of Birmingham. Yep, here comes the rain. I keep looking for Freddie. Y'all let me know if he shows up. But he's going to peek around that. But I don't think you can see it from here without catching my column with my thing. Okay, so let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm like a Talladega race vet and all that good stuff, so I can camp but I mean, I was a country girl long before Talladega. Okay, where's the bushes? Let's see, there's a tree. I don't think I can see it from here. Oh, there's that wood pile. And so there's like a wall right there. Anyway, so Freddie peeks up from there. Is where I usually see him, right down by that wood pile. And that other one. I haven't seen the other one with the white leg and the dark spot on his shoulder. But I have a picture of all three of them. There are 3 foxes. I have a picture of all 3 of them up there. I have a pile of cross ties. See, it's just kind of scary. I mean, I live out here in the woods and, like, you know, I'm going to survive, but I've just been trying to hoard. Well, I haven't been hoarding food because there are people that need them. I have 5 acres, but it's up against a mountain. It's on a dead-end road up against a mountain. So it feels like a lot more. From the top of that hill, which I know you can't see that at all, but maybe in other videos you have, from the top of the hill on the road starts my property, and then it goes all the way to, well, here, I'm dead end. Yeah, it is. It's very peaceful. But you know, and I don't play into all the movies and whatever, but there have been movies that have been like this, where everybody has to wear face mask and you can't go out of your house, and I've even read books like this. I mean, apocalyptic kind of stuff, but I'm not trying to think of it that way. But, you know, Mad Max and stuff. Mel Gibson could come on up here and check on me. Well, no, he's a butthole, right? I can't remember. But him and his very first Mad Max with his mullet. The very first Mad Max, that was pretty cool though. But anyway, stuff like that, you know, where we're all having to wear masks. And I saw somebody making masks for her own family. You know, I want to, I've got a bunch of fabric, like kitty fabric, like Frozen 2 and stuff like that, that I want to make kid size ones maybe to send to the children's hospital. Uh, I really don't know who to contact to try um, to see exactly where to send them. I don't want to. Now, one of the places that, one of the videos that I watched, now see, this is where I have fallen back on times, uh, was Sunday. I wanted to do a tutorial, and I might still know, you know, uh, on how to do the face mask. I mean, it's pretty simple, but, you know, I needed somebody, I couldn't figure out, I couldn't develop the conceptual in my own head on how to start it. Um, so I've watched 2 or 3 different videos how to do it, and then I found a roll of elastic that I didn't even know I had. So, hey Kathy, have I missed anyone? I hope I've said hello to everybody. Oh yeah, Jason. I fixed him some cornbread and butter beans. But yeah. Um, but then I saw another one. But yeah, I found a roll of elastic that I didn't even know I had. Oh my gosh, cigar, really? And I mean, you know, there's plenty of it um, biblical. I mean, you know, but everybody can think of it how they want to. It's just, it's just weird. I mean, because like, I don't know. Like I said, you know, you watch movies like, oh my gosh, like in the movies and stuff, you know, you have people that are wearing masks, and then like you can't, if you get infected, like your whole face bubbles up. So you know, I don't think it's like that, but it's really weird though. I mean, I think I finally understand why this one is so bad, so much worse. Because in the beginning, I was like a lot of people. Yes, Outbreak. That's exactly the movie I have thought about a lot. Um, but after I finally understood why this one's so different, you know, because in the beginning I was one that also that said, well, how is this much worse than the flu? The flu kills more people and all this. But then I finally understood, you know, our body isn't uh, used to this virus in order to try to fight it off. So I read, I don't remember, I guess it was the World Health Organization. I read where, you know, other diseases and viruses and stuff, our body is familiar with or can wrap itself around and try to fight it off. But this one, since it is an unknown, human bodies don't have the mechanic, or not the mechanics, but the chemistry in order to. I gotta check my battery. Hang on, it says rotate device. I know. I can't tell. Oh well. Prayers for anybody that has to be out in it though. But then now we're seeing reports of all those kids that went to the beach during spring break and everything, and now they're all infected. No telling. But, you know, of darkness. Um, I guess we all have thought at some point in our lives, younger lives, that we were invincible as well, right? I was hoping it would start raining just a little bit. I think I'm hearing my frogs kick it up too. And Goliath keeps picking up and sniffing. I don't want him to go running after a squirrel either, because he will hurt himself coming off of this porch. I have seen him clear, like, back in his younger days. And he probably still would, because he's not decrepit or anything. He's like, I mean, he's a little slow going in the mornings, about like me. But, okay, Mary. I'm just on for a little bit. I was just trying to catch the birds and the stuff out here. Um, I wish this would kick me into doing chores gear. Well, it has, sort of. I've done a few things that I wouldn't have necessarily done otherwise. Like, I'm about to go drag out my bread maker and try to make some bread. Love you, Mary. Both the Marys are leaving. Aw. Love y'all both. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Holler at me later. Am I talking loud enough? I'm bound. I know I'm echoing off that wall right there, so I don't want to be too loud. Yeah, the frogs are adding to this. What is this new crease on the side of my head? Hello. I don't care. I don't worry about creases and wrinkles. I worry about spilling my coffee, though. I would have loved to have been out here yesterday morning, though, during the thunder and lightning. It was just really cool. The thunder was kind of a slow rolling thunder. And then it was so far away, though, that the lightning was several seconds later. But it was pretty cool. Until I got out and had to go get a few groceries. I left yesterday morning and went to the grocery store at 6 a.m. when they opened to try to get real eggs. Just like I said last week, I haven't bought groceries or cooked or anything in like almost 5 years, probably 5 years. But for some reason, I've bought a bunch of groceries these past couple weeks. I haven't been hoarding things or anything, but I have been stocking up on some soup and crackers and flour and cornmeal and stuff to make bread and yeast and stuff like that. Trying to make sure I have stuff to get by on. I think I have enough soup to last me a couple or 3 weeks. But then I have other canned stuff too. I can make soup if I need to. I don't like canned vegetable soup, but I mean vegetables from a can put together to make soup. But hey, we do what we have to sometimes, I guess. Let me tell you, there was somebody, Seagal, last year, and I think it was Petra, of used to be Sosa family. That's Beth. That's my brother's dog, Beth. She's a, well, she thinks she's a pit bull because she was raised with pit bulls, but she's a golden retriever. Yeah, I almost bought some packs of dry beans like pintos and black eyed peas and stuff like that. But you can make whole crock pots full of stuff, but then it just gets up. To me, it just gets old. I got stuff to make cornbread, and like I said, I mean, I have, and sadly, when I bought all the stuff this time, cornmeal, flour, bread flour, I bought some all-purpose flour to make some pie crust because I want to make some apple dumplings. Um, so I'm going to make my own pie crust and everything. If I get cut off abruptly, it's because my battery died on my phone. I think it was almost fully charged, but I realized the other day, Zoom drained my phone in about an hour. Stretching. But anyway, so I have a bread machine that I made, like, if y'all remember Steak and Ale, that had the, what the crap was that? That's weird. It was like a mosquito on nos or something. um, but anyway, so I bought stuff to bake and whatever. And you know, times like this make me know why my Meemaw always had these gallon buckets full of flour, cornmeal, and sugar. I mean, she literally had 5-gallon bucket, but she cooked like, oh my gosh, every time we went in there, she was rolling out pie crust or something. Yeah, well, see, I can do Zoom on my laptop, but I can't stream live. What are you looking at? Oh, see you, oh, Beth is walking down the driveway. I see what you see. Hang on, y'all, I had to jump up because he's going to take off. That's odd for Beth to be walking down the driveway, though. Well, maybe. Did y'all see the bluebird? There's a bluebird right there. Hang on. Well, there's Beth. I'm wondering if my mama's walking down the driveway. She hadn't been out of the house in a while. And then yesterday, I went down to check on her because I hadn't heard from her in a couple of days. And of course, that worries me. Y'all can't see Beth. Let me see. Yeah, y'all can't see Beth. Probably see her, though, when she goes back down the driveway. Let's see. Well, I had this set. But anyway, so I went down yesterday to check on her. Because it's just scary when I haven't heard from her in a couple of days. Beth is like going up the hill. I don't know why she's going up the hill, though. Okay, let me stand up. I may have to holler for her, so. I don't think I've ever seen her go up the hill. But then again, she's quite modest. She can't stand anybody to see her poop. And since I'm on my phone, I can't really tell my mama to call for her. Oh, here she comes. Back down the hill. Whoa. You'll probably be able to see her when she comes across the driveway right here. She's a big old dog. She probably went up there. There she goes. Y'all may have to zoom in. Let's see. I think I saw her. No, she's still... Oh, there she is. I don't know if you can see her there. Goliath's going to jump up again. See if y'all can see her. It's just Beth. It's just Beth. Stay right there. Stay right there. No. You don't need to be jumping up. Uh-oh. No, you're okay. Beth is just fine. It's okay. Uh-oh. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Beth is okay. What? Now he's talking to me. Y'all hear him arguing with me? Lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. Okay, lay down, lay down. Mm-hmm. See, he's back talking me now. Did y'all hear him arguing with me? Oh my gosh. Rawr, 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 rawr. He's so funny. But you know what's even funnier? It's okay. It's okay. Beth came down the driveway this way, you know, going back to the house. And then... And then... Oh, I'm sorry. After Beth came down the driveway back to the house, back to Mama's, you lay down. There is nothing down there that needs you. You lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Come lay down. Okay, hang on, y'all. I'm going to settle him down for 1 second. And then, come on. You're okay. Alrighty then. Okay, Sin, sorry. I didn't mean to desert y'all. But the funny part I was trying to tell y'all before he thought he was having a conniption. Beth was coming down the driveway going back home. Freddie walking down the driveway. So I don't know if that fox was hiding, but that's what Goliath was seeing going back up the road. These fox are becoming pretty bold around here. I'm not sure. Bye, Sin. I may come back on later if the birds are hanging out and everything's... What's up, dog? What up, dog? There ain't nobody out here. I'm going to grab one more cup of coffee and then see what else is going on. Come on. Well, okay. I probably shouldn't feed Fox, but what do they eat? No, I mean, we've got enough little ground squirrels and moles and whatever, because whatever that one pounced on the other day, um, I'm still here. I'm still here, Jen. Um, Whatever that one pounced on the other day, it got it because it seemed like it had, and that's probably why it was just hanging out over there, scrunching on its food. Okay, Goliath's got the crunchy head again. Or the wrinkle head. What are you looking at, buddy? There's nothing down there. Nothing. Ah. Okay, laid it back down. He was gonna, um, oh, there was a sin in here. But then there were a couple of people that, left. Mary was in here. You missed Mary. And Mary. But anyway, I was trying to convince Goliath to eat. But he saw me coming back here and he was like, oh, heck no. I'm going where you're going. Everything's getting so green. That's my dogwood, one of them. I've got one over here that's got like, the cedar tree has overshadowed it. So it's only got about 2 good limbs. Ah, here comes the rain. Yeah, did you have to take Shannon back to Doc? Is she okay now? Or did her fever come down? Of course, I'm looking at my laptop over here, y'all. Sorry. Okay, cool. Y'all stay home, dang it. I need to log into my... Well, I mean, I don't have time to read library books. Because I keep saying I'm going to click on an audio book. I saw where Randy sent Ella a link the other day for Little House in the Big Woods. But I know Granny D has also read that one. So I keep thinking I'm going to listen to a book while I crochet, but I can't. I mean, I get distracted. Not with the story, but I'll get up and do something, and then I'll have missed the story and all that good stuff. That's why I don't watch TV. Because, well, except now we have DVRs and stuff that you can rewind and whatever, but I get up and I miss part of the story. I'm really concerned about what's going on with the money in the stock market. If you have 401k and stuff like that, what happens with it right now with all this going on? Anyone know? I have been trying to get my 401k transferred into an IRA for like a month now, and my little banker won't call me back because I told him, I said, well, I want to buy a car and I want to pay for it. I want to buy a car. I want to pay cash for it. And he's like, no, you don't. You want to finance it. No, I don't. Here's the cash. Buy me a car. No finance charges. I know I'll lose part of it, but still, I just want a new car. And I think he called back yesterday while I was asleep. There's a lot of naps happening these days. Then I try to sleep at night, and I'm like, why can't I sleep? I will definitely have to come live one time when I can sit out in the yard and like just be sitting here still, kind of like in a deer stand or something. And that way, maybe Freddie will come out while I'm sitting out here not making noise. he was up by it's the garden spot, because it's always been a garden, so that's what I call it, but it's a big flat area of my yard. And he was up there yesterday, and I just easily came out. Now what are you looking at? Oh, the wind's blowing, leaves are falling. Um, but he was up there, and I actually came out of the front door, and it has a bell on it, so I have to just ease it open. Um, so I came out the front door and stayed behind the door, so he couldn't see me. But he just hung out up there, and I took pictures. But I do want to check out. What was that? I've been taking all kind of pictures though. But I mean, with this, it's at the stock market, and I don't buy stocks or anything, but I know that affects my 401k. But if it's falling out right now, isn't my 401k also going to fall out? Or is that based on the quarter? And if I transfer it before the end of the quarter, does that save it? I've always just left my money and let it draw. I just kind of don't want it sitting where it's at. But if I roll it from 401k to IRA, I wonder if it will take a hit from the stock market, or if it will stay where it's at. I was kind of dependent. Yeah. I guess I'm going to have to try to call my little banker this morning. But he never answers. But then he calls me back when I'm asleep. I'm old, dang it. I sleep during the day. Yeah, I would suffer a great penalty right now because I'm not 50, whatever you have to be, 57 or something, 50, whatever. I don't even know. I've always just left my money and let it do its own thing. But like I say, I don't know if with all that's going on right now, if I'm going to lose a bunch. I don't need to lose a bunch. And as silly as it is, I seriously did want to buy a car though and pay my house off. Yeah, my banker tried to help me, but then when he told me I didn't want my own money, or when he started arguing with me, I mean, like, he's younger than my daughter, right? So I have a problem with teenage authority. It's like the girl at work one time that got so mad at me when she said something about her being a millennial and how us old people didn't, well, she didn't say me, she wasn't pointing at me, but she was talking about me. Had something about the old people didn't know, said something about the old people didn't like them because they were younger and smarter. I was like, whoa, wait a minute right there. I said, you may be younger, but guess what? You haven't been on this earth long enough to know more than I do. So go back to your romper room. But yeah, I mean, this guy at the bank, he's smart and everything and whatever, I guess, but when he started telling me, and I guess that's what I guess that's what financial advisors do, tell you what to do with your money. But I thought advice was advice, not making it gospel or whatever. I don't know. Anyway. I mean, I never studied finance or anything like that, but still. Yeah, yeah. I and I would take a good hit if I pulled money out, but he had talked about transferring. He talked about rolling it into an IRA, and then somehow connecting it to the wind's picking up. Ah, where's my? There's my chime, my big old chime. Um, he talked about rolling it, but then connecting it to my bank account somehow. So if I did come upon something I wanted that was more than I had, uh, but of course it would cause a penalty and whatever. But still, I just need a car. I have seen 2 cars that were very good deals, and I almost had enough money without trying to pull any out. What were all those above? Is the wind picking up that much? And the only reason I talk about wanting to pay stuff off or whatever is I only owe about 7 years on this house. But, and I know if I pull my money out, I won't have money for retirement or whatever, but that's 7 years of finance charges I wouldn't have to pay. Although, then I'd have to wait whether the penalty is worse than the finance. Anyway, I don't need to be stressing over all that. Ah. So what are y'all doing? Of course, I have nothing in my hands, right? I haven't crocheted. It took me like 2 days. I'm hearing something different. I'm hearing a different chime that I don't see. And then I've got some chimes that are just so overrun with spider webs, I just need to sweep them off. Or some of those tiny little chimes. Um, Knitting socks. Oh, Annie. I don't think I want to knit socks. I think I'll just try to find a good crochet pattern for socks. I want something, though, that's not going to be bulky, like slippers or anything. And that's the trick, it seems. Now, Carla gave me that, or directed pattern for, what were those socks that she did? It's crochet socks back in the beginning, when everybody started wanting to knit socks. Um, I can't remember. I mean, it's something simple like easy peasy socks or something like that. But anyway, so I made those with like some sport weight just to make them. But I can't remember if it tells you to make them according to your size or um, if it gives you a stitch count or anything, or if it just gives you like a sock recipe or something for crochet. Because I know those are too thick. I probably wouldn't want to wear them with shoes, but they're sport weight. I mean, but I have a lot of sock material, a lot of sock yarn that I got at the thrift store. And then a lot of the knit crate and stuff would qualify as sock yarn. I just don't know about, hey, Christy, how are things down there in the most southern areas of the United States? Um, but yeah, I have a lot of things I want to do, but I just kind of, I don't know. Oh, cool. And there's several, I need to do a scrappy thing this time for the home decor. I did one, I've managed to get one blue hat made. Jeez, I don't know. Excuse me. Don't know why. I've just been kind of wandering around. Because I want to make bread, and then I want to sew face masks. Oh my gosh, I touched my face. No, I'm kidding. I haven't been anywhere. um, what else? And then I have an Easter dress I needed to finish, but then right after I measured the baby, I got sick, and I didn't want to touch it. It's been in Ziploc, so um, I may start pulling that out tomorrow. I mean, I'm well, but I may wait till tomorrow and get a fresh day and work on that. I just need to sew in the ends and redo the beret. And then my cousin wanted one of those baby Easter dresses. But I don't know, hey Sandy, I don't know that I'm going to be able to, I have time to make the dress. I don't know that I'm going to have, be able to go uh, take that to my cousin before Easter. That's only, well, that's still 3 weeks away, right? But I mean, I need to get in touch with my cousin and see what's up. See if she still wants it. I don't want her to pay for it and not be able to do the Easter thing. Have y'all seen those? Some of the kids that have had birthday parties that people would like just, the kid would stand in their front yard, and I've seen 2 videos like this, and an older person. The people would stand in their front yard or in their front window, and people would drive by and have balloons and like a little parade for these people having birthdays and stuff. That is just, and I guess kids that have been sick or whatever, you know, that would just be, it's hard to let a kid down, you know. Been a lot of sweet gestures along with everybody's being buttholes about stuff. Here's the rain again. I wish it would rain enough for y'all to hear it at least. Yeah, and then I saw a choir concert, I think I saw, a choir recital or something, where all the kids were on Zoom, was it? Um, I wish I could spin. Well, no, I don't. God, I don't need any more. I don't need any more habits. I'm seriously, really? Yeah, I thought that the other day when I heard that last video. One of my, either Nick Crate or Darn Good Yarn video I did, I thought I heard it still being kind of something wrong with my voice. But, you know, the video I did right before, I don't remember what, was it the Hats Not Hate video I did? The one right before I got the flu, that I sounded sick as a dog and didn't even realize it here, you know. I knew my ears were bad, but that my ears stay bad. It is. It's very peaceful here. So I heard it more in my video, though, than I did here in person. But, too, I wish I could, I thought about just ordering me a swing to be delivered, but I can't imagine how much that would cost, shipping on the weight of it. Because I want one that, I mean, I've got cedar trees that are down. Let's see. Yeah, you can't see that from this angle either. I've got a cedar tree that was down, and yeah, the pool plate. Have you seen the one that says, I need to get myself to an AA meeting, but it has AA scratched out and it says APA. I'm in withdrawals. I need to get to a meeting. That's so cool. I don't have a hammock, but I would love to use this cedar tree that's down and make me a swing. Yeah, Debbie, that's why I did it, because it was so peaceful out here, and it was just coffee drinking time and early. I didn't even imagine ever get all y'all being up so early. I know a lot of people sit up all night crocheting. I would. Oh, I know there's like, let's see, there's four, let's see, one, two, three, four. There's four that are, seem to be lined up at a certain angle. You can see it, but um, they seem to be spaced apart just enough. But if you'll notice, this tree has this green vine growing up it. Yeah, don't touch that. I'm pretty sure that's poison oak. I have a diamond painting that I need to touch. It's a cow. It's a cow with a mouth. It's so cute. But I need to set up a dedicated crafting area because right now, and I would like to have my table set up to where I could start a puzzle and diamond painting. I also crochet. Now it doesn't. It's about like crochet. You know, you can put it in a bag, tote it with you. But I have several cross. Well, I only have one cross stitch start. Now that's one thing I won't have several going at one time. But Nicole, is it Nicole with Derob Creations, has changed her. One week she'll do crochet and one week she'll do cross stitch. And then also the ladies out of Toad Hollow in New Jersey do cross stitch every week along with their quilting and knitting and crochet. And it's made me want to drag my cross stitch back out. Am I seriously out of coffee again? And then Grace, I think Grace at GP Maltese, she's the one that, GP Maltese, is the one that got me started wanting to do diamond painting. I mean, I have that one, and I've had it for several months, but it's still in its package. But anyway, I think the old man's getting hungry over here. I I have always cross stitched though. I have cross stitched for about 30 something years, I guess. You hungry? Yeah, Grace also did one that was a clock, and I thought that was pretty cool. What was the other one? She did the one of her puppies, the dogs. You hungry? You stretching? But see, I would like to do that. I would like to do the diamond painting because I've got those tables, like the hard plastic tables. They're like 6 feet long. Um, I've got about 20 pieces that need framing that I've done over the past 30 years. I framed them all for a while, but then like I have a specific Indian maiden that I did when I was off with having hysterectomy. And that whole time I did, she's beautiful. And then I have Renee's, uh, is it framed? It may be framed. Um, but her name is Melody, like music. And then Renee, named after me. I'm Cynthia Renee. Um, what are all these ding dings I'm getting? So anyway, she is Melody Renee. Um, like music. Okay, I hear my turkey chirping now. Can y'all hear the turkey chirping? That's cool. I hadn't heard the turkey. I hadn't heard the turkey in a couple of months, but then now I've heard it like 2 or 3 times. Do you hear it, Karen? That's so cool. I haven't heard it in a couple of months, but then I've heard it 2 or 3 times this week already. So cool. I love it out here. If it wasn't raining, the hawks would be screeching. I can't tell if that's their nest or not. They were flying over there, but then they're not there all the time. So I don't know. Yeah, he was actually here this morning. The fox was. What do the fox say? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, sorry. It's one of my funniest videos ever that I love. What do the fox say? Um, he came down the driveway, and then I guess Goliath raised his head up. And so then he just kept going down the driveway. And then Beth, my brother's dog, came out to go to the bathroom down there at their house. And she came down the driveway. All right, Christy, thank you for coming by. I'm probably not going to be here much longer. The old man has gotten up and gone in there and feed himself, I guess. I mean, he's got food out, but I wanted to give him. I put a butt in the crock pot last night, so I wanted to give him a little bit of that on top of his food this morning. And but anyway, so the fox came out and Goliath raised up. He went on down, but then Beth came out, went down the driveway, and then Beth went back down the driveway to go home. And yeah, I miss your videos, Christy. We need some. Hey, Dee. We need videos, Christy. But then Beth went back down the driveway. And then a few minutes later, the fox goes traipsing on back on up the road. But it was so funny yesterday. It was out here playing in the rain. It was so funny. Did you eat? What is it? Now he's come back to get me to see what's up. I'm going to get some more coffee and make sure he's got food, and I'll be right back again. Come on. Did you eat? Uh-oh, bless you. All righty. Uh-oh. Goliath. Oh, he scares me when he chokes like that. Oh my gosh, it scares me so bad. I mean, he's not choking, just like he gets a hairball or something. Lay down. Oops, I gotta get his collar on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Give me a leg. Here we go. Okay, go, go, go. Go pee-pee. The clouds just brightened up a lot. Go, go. You gonna pee? Go pee-pee. It's not raining a lot. Go. Come on, let's go. This way. Come. It's not raining. Come on. He's so rotten. Alrighty then. I'm just being all kind of rude. Sorry. Yeah, it's nice out here, Sandy, and I have a pool table. You think my skills. This is the second week, I think, right? This is the second week of pool being down. But I haven't seen anything saying we're going back. I don't know what it's going to do for, he just wanted out the door and on the, it was really bad, stormy here yesterday, thunder, lightning, heavy rain. He just wanted out on the, you're such a turd. He's such a turd. He just wanted out on the porch. See if I can get him without all my other stuff in the background. I can't see. Oh. He's just hanging out. Yeah, I got a box of stuff over there to burn. Sorry. Let me get him back over this way. Yeah, my coffee. Oops, Emma. Yeah, it's gonna, oh, my mug is Bag o' Day Crochet. It was my first mug from a crochet person when I first started watching merch, I guess. That coffee's always really hot straight out of the pot. But anyway. Oh my gosh, I was watching Melody Crochet. I think she's out of Texas. And she did, what was she doing? She was doing a star or a star beret kind of thing, I think. But it had a star on the top of it, and then it was kind of meshy, you know, around it. And I can't remember right now. Oh, I bet I still have it up. No, I don't. In Ravelry. And she has a lot of patterns. I think it's, is it the, no, it's not the one that has the elephant thing, Joseph and Josephine. Excuse me. But this woman has a lot. She has a star beanie. I want to say her name's Linda something. But she has this one thing. She has a pattern for nutsack, for a nutsack, and it has two little acorns that fits right down in it, and it is so cute. Yep, go wash your drawers. I'm about to get off here too. I want to make some bread, and I've never made sourdough starter. So, love you, Sandy. I'm sure we'll all be doing a bunch of lives while we're reclusing. I just really like coming out where y'all can see and hear all the stuff, you know, especially those that live in the city and that don't get to get out much. And I know Teresa's gonna hate that she missed Goliath. Sweet tea. But I'm sure she's been up all night crocheting or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I've never made sourdough starter, so I'm going to try that. And then I'm going to make, what else did I say I was going to make? I'm going to try to make some pie crust. Make some, what are you doing? Raising up like something's wrong. Could be the fox again. I don't worry so much about the fox and the squirrel as I do. There's 2 stray dogs that come down off the mountain and come up through from the main road, like through the woods right there. It's still a good little ways, but what are you doing? It's not raining. Go pee. It's not raining. Uh-oh. Here he is. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. That's another side of my yard. This is just part of my front yard. That's why I wish I had a good... What is it? Go pee. Go pee. I mean, it's right... There's the yard. But yeah, there's 2 big stray dogs that come... And one of them is huge. One of them is big like a chow or something, and that's kind of the way it's bushy and everything. What is it, Goliath? Go pee. You're attached. Go pee. You are tethered. Really? What's up with that? What are you doing? Whew, that breath, though. Ugh. You're okay. Go pee. I'm right here. Oh, cool, KB. Karen. I don't know why I say KB, although that's your name, but I know Karen. Hello. Go. Go potty. He does this when he wants to just like go lay down. I need to weed eat. I mowed. I need to weed eat. That's my under my bird feeder. What is it? Yeah. I don't know what. The yard is right there. I cut the grass so the wet grass doesn't touch his boy parts. But I probably need to get off here anyway. I've been on here, oh my gosh, an hour and a half. Time flies when you're having fun. I wish we could figure out how to play dominoes or something. And drink coffee and play dominoes. I love that. I'm that old person. I like sitting up all night playing dominoes and drinking coffee. Shooting the breeze. Talking about the old days. I mean, but I've been playing dominoes since I was 5. What's your weather like, Karen? Is it good enough to... Oh, I do too. And I mean, I've had up to like 15s, which is fine, but you know, the double 9s are good enough, you know. The 15s have all the colors on them and everything. Even 12s are okay, but not, double 9s are fine. That's fine with me. I love some dominoes. Well, I have dominoes. I wish there was a way we could do some kind of Zoom or some kind of something where I could lay out on a big old table, lay out the dominoes, and or yeah, an online something. That would be cool. But if we were face to face, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know. But yeah, I've been playing dominoes since I was like 5 or 6 years old. My granny taught me, or used to play with my granny. And she's the one that taught me how to make cornbread at 5 years old too. So I figured dominoes was probably around 5. And Daddy used to play. Mama said she doesn't like it. I think she can't count the numbers fast enough. I can't remember what sheet. But, you know, I'm a whiz with numbers. So anything I ever see, it's like counting pool balls when I'm shooting pool. I count them in threes. So if I can see them on the table, I'm just like 369. Okay, so you dropped one. But that's just me. But yeah, I would love to play some dominoes. Or even some Go Fish or Rummy. I don't care. Oh, where's the rest of my yard? Hang on. Try to keep. I need to put my other my other birdhouse together. I have a Sea Rock City birdhouse I need to put together. I got it last year when I was still driving. Oh, Saturday was drive on my driving job. That's when they shut that department down. I didn't get to drive anymore. That was sad. I miss driving. I miss seeing the countryside. Oh, what is that over there, though? That's a limb down. Now, I've been sitting here looking at this yard all morning. Where did that limb come from? Out of my cedar tree? Oh, no. Oh, I hope that cedar tree don't die, too. Oh, my gosh. I love my cedars. That tree is my favorite. But it's overshadowing. There's 2 or 3 limbs down right there. It's shadowing over my, turn it back this way. Makes me see the things I have to do. Yeah, a tree, duh. Um, yes, did y'all see, excuse me, Nadia's Yarn Utopia dad make the crochet hook? I wonder, though, whatever he had has been drying, I think, because I don't think he could have. Where you going, D? Love you, D. I may be back in a little bit. I'm not sure yet. It's just kind of okay out here right now. When it gets... Well, there's Sweet Tea. Here's your man. Hang on, Sweet Tea. There's D. D's leaving. T's coming in. Here's your man, D. T. See if I can get him. See, I have to look at my other thing to get him. I have to look at my other finder. There he is. And my broken front porch. Oh, my sweet boy. Oh no. Why am I buffering? My phone's probably dying. That's probably why. I keep getting dings too. I don't know where they're coming from. But I've got, I can tell when the crochet group, the one that Sweet Tea's in, and who all's in there? The Facebook group, messenger group, Teresa. I can tell when all y'all's get up, when all y'all wake up, because it be sounding like a pinball machine on my end going bring, bring. Y'all sending all the messages. Are you mowing today, Karen? Did Karen leave? Do I see bye, Karen? Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, Spunky Group. Okay, Debbie. There's Karen's video up. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had left, Karen. Sorry. I've been sitting here playing with Goliath and stuff. But it looks like the sun's about to try to come out here. I mowed this weekend, or when? I mowed Sunday, I think. But then it started cooling off and the grass started getting damp, like the dew. So I had to stop for a bit. Oh, there's a female redbird. There's a female cardinal with her beautiful little orange beak. Oh, I wish I still had a tractor, Karen. Oh my gosh. It would be so much better. I had a tractor with a mowing deck, not the underbelly, but the PTO. And That was just the best thing ever. Oh my gosh. But then for some reason my brother decided that he needed to sell it. Ugh. The mowing deck was worth more than he got for it. But all he heard was Mama was going to give him a cut. That's all he needed to hear to sell my tractor. But anyway, he told her to to he told her that tractor wasn't running and all that stuff. It's crazy. It had been overheating, but the Not X at the time was fixing it. We were replacing hoses and stuff because sitting here, you have a tractor, Jennifer? What? Are you talking about a tractor or a tiller? Oh, there's the sunshine. Seriously, you got a tractor, Jennifer, and I didn't know this? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. A good tractor will cost more than I owe on the house, and it's like me and buying a new car. I hate to buy a new car and pay more than I owe on my house for it. Yeah. I mean, I have a garden spot, but I mean, it's just so much work for it just to be me here. Although it would be so good. I used to have uh, shelves under the house, and I would can community tractor. Oh, I didn't know y'all had a community garden up there. But anyway, so we used to have a garden up here, and it's still so rich. But right now it's just a flat spot that I mow. Community tractor. Okay, I'm just lost now. So anyway, but I used to can stuff, and I actually have blue ribbon winning vegetables for the state fair. I'm sitting here. I'm actually looking at all my ribbons now for different things like my sauerkraut and my chow chow and green pickle relish. Green tomato relish. What else? Squash pickles. All kind of stuff. But anyway, so when, Daddy was still alive and Mom and everybody was still coming around as a family, whatever, I mean, we had the whole basement full of, even canned potatoes. Just so you'd have them, green beans, stuff like that. But then it got old, and after the tornadoes of 11, a girl that I went to school with, her mama lost all of her canning supplies in the tornado. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I dumped all that food. Well, it was old. I mean, even though stuff that you can that doesn't have all those preservatives in it lasts, to me, it lasts and tastes better. Lasts longer and tastes better than stuff in the cans at the store. But anyway, so I dumped all that food out and gave that woman all those jars. I gave her probably over 100 quarts and pints because she had lost all of hers. Let's see, we had purple whole peas, green beans, potatoes, squash, like I said, my pickle relish or something, pickled green tomatoes, all that kind of stuff. It was so pretty too. Jelly, oh my gosh. I loved making some peach preserves and strawberry preserves, and what other kind did we do? Strawberry and peach. But here, when Daddy was alive, he would go to these U-Pick farms during the day, blackberry. he would go to these U-pick farms during the day and pick me gallons and gallons of berries. And then he would have an extra stove up in the garage, one of the big 40-inch stoves, you know, the old one that had the big surface units on it, or eyes, whatever. And so I would have a place to cook and can at night and on the weekends. Yeah, I like the purple holes better than I do the black eyes. They just taste better for some reason. And I like crowder peas, although we couldn't ever grow those. Oh my gosh, Goliath. Ugh. Well, he's getting antsy, so, and I've been on here, I've kept y'all an hour and a half now. But I may come back later. I love anything fresh. And people say, you know, it's not fresh. Well, it's more fresh tasting to me than stuff you get out of a can. I mean, I love it. Oh, I love some canned stuff. But like I said, it's just me, so, you know, it makes no sense. Hang on. What is it? What is it? What is it? Did you eat? I think he just wants me to go in. Stop. Oh, he's going up. Okay. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna go. The king is spoken. Come here. What is it? You're right there, dude. Go. You going potty? Okay, I don't know what his deal is, but I'm gonna go because Teresa says, "Hey, look at him, acting a fool. Anyway, so I'm gonna go and see what he wants. Most of the time when he does this, he's just wanting my chair or to go to bed because he's got food in there. And there's the whole yard. Okay, and you probably can't even hear me now. So, all right, thanks for drinking coffee with me. We'll figure out how to have a good day, Karen and everybody. Teresa, sorry you only closed for a minute. Jennifer, stop it. Seagal, everybody. I know I'm missing everybody. There's my boy. Yeah, come get him. Mama T said, hush. All right, but I'll try to come back on later or something. If it stays nice out here and the skeeters aren't jumping. And I'll try to come up with a way to set up in the yard where maybe we can catch a fox one day. Stop it. Okay, Goliath says bye. All right, love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. It's been great. Bye. Now he hushes. Yeah, right?